Hello Internet, welcome back to another episode of Xenoblade Chronicles. In the last episode, we killed Umea. This time, we're here at Junks, but we're at the Fallen Arm this time, because this quest appears to only be here while you're on the Fallen Arm, or maybe it's because of the time of day and I just didn't realize it. Either way, I want to talk to Voltak, and if it's not the quest I think it is, then we'll probably just head off now.
Hello.
Just before he died, Egil changed back to how he once was. How he was when he was kind and adored by all. It was Shulk who returned him to his former self. Thank you. She's the one who's supposed to give me the quest that I'm thinking of? I don't know why she's not. Yeah, so I guess we aren't doing that quest. You can talk to Umea's maid outside here.
Hi there.
I was the one responsible for Lady Umea during her incarceration. I, her maid, sat with her in the Tower of Investigation. I will never forget that night, the eve of the Bionis' awakening, for I heard a story that deeply affected me. Apparently Lady Tyrea was conceived at a clandestine ritual. Such rituals were customary to protect the pure High Entia. It was not known at the time, but her father was half Homs. Yes, can you believe it? He was of mixed lineage. And when this was discovered, he was thrown out of their order. He has not been seen since. However, there is more. It was customary to remove the child from the Imperial line. However, Umea, despite her duty to the Order, gave birth to Tyrea. And even now, it is not clear why Umea dared to defy the Order. Straight after the Bionis awoke, Tyrea visited her mother. The two of them sat, and Umea told her the story I tell you now. On that dreaded night, Umea poured her heart out to her child. I believe I witnessed Umea's dying words of love to Tyrea. And here we learn, even though Umea seemed heartless, and realistically was an abusive parent who should not be given the respect that that maid seems to afford her, she was just, like, she was a mom. She cared about her daughter even though she was a fucking abusive asshole to her. But, yeah, I don't know why Miss Vinaya here isn't giving us our quest, so I'm gonna adjust our equipment, and then we can take off. Here's what Shulk is looking like before taking off. I'm gonna go ahead and change what he's wearing as well, but that's what he's looking like at the moment. We're heading into the final battle. Why not let him wear what he used to wear all the time? Decided on the same for Ryan, even though he has to keep the funny watching glasses. For some reason, this Machina Blade is just genuinely really good for Dunban. I don't know why. Also, if you're curious what the Machina Blade looks like, well, Dunban, please. Show it off, please. Dunban, do your thing. Yes, it's literally a lightsaber. We got the Grizzly drones on Fiora, which changes her talent art. This is something I really have done a poor job going over, but depending on the drones she has equipped, her talent art changes. This gives her sword drones 1. We can also use the Maneth Minato as an appearance item for Fiora now, and I think I will. They look cool, and I mean, maybe McCole just recreated them for her. Because apparently he can just make Minatos. What the hell? Does Charlotte dye her hair for this armor? Charlotte's looking almost exactly the same as before because I know for a fact I'm not going to be using her. Poor Charlotte. Decided to go Colony Type 3 across the board with Melia again because, again, the pink is cute. Actually, why do the Type 1 shoes match her outfit better? To be honest, Ricky's looking pretty good. Even his outfit. This is better than his default outfit could ever hope to be. With that, let's speak to McCole.
We're ready to fly into the Bionis. Shall we head there now? It's the inside of the Bionis.
It looks quite different from when we entered via the marsh.
The Bionis is regaining its biological functions.
Must be because Zanza woke it up.
Then we find Zanza and stop him.
Sounds like a plan. But first, if what I suspect to be true is true, I'm going to cry at this game's design. Please don't be true. Please don't be true. Please, no! Why does she only give you the quest after you enter here? The quest Finea gives you in the Bionis interior is actually 5 different quests. These are quests to collect parts from all around the Bionis by defeating different types of enemies in order to get different replica Monados that focus on different attributes. Some of these are better than the default replica Monado, but these quests are not by any means necessary. I attempted to do them in this episode, but then I got really bored and decided I didn't want to have to sit through editing it. Which, I mean, yeah, this little post-commentary bit's being recorded like a month later, and I still don't want to edit that. So, I mean, good job past me. But, yeah, if you want some decent replica Monado weapons for Shulk, go for it, but I don't really think it's worth it, personally. It's a lot of grinding for very little reward. Just so you know, the level I'm at right now for this dungeon is very underleveled. If you haven't been doing side quests, this is where that is going to finally come in to bite you in the ass, because there's level 72 enemies in here, there's level 73 enemies in here, and you better believe it, there's even stronger enemies later on too. Because of this, I'm going to be fighting just about every enemy I see in here, and I'm going to be cutting out a lot of battles. Alright. There's a lot of Celluas in here, which honestly are like kind of cool looking. My opinion on the Bionis interior has not changed from the last time we were here. I still think it looks disgusting and is disgusting, and I don't like it. And the music really is nothing special by Xenoblade standards, which feels wrong to say, because Xenoblade music is almost always fantastic. These do give Strength Up and Spike Defense crystals. Strength Up and Spike Defense are, like, some of the best gems you can get. If you can get a few of these level 20 ones, you can easily get, like get 10 of these level, 20% ones. You could get, 4 level 6 Spike Defense gems. That's really good. This is also the first point in the game where we're going to be commonly finding level 5 gems. Because otherwise you have to go out and fight a bunch of monsters, or you can go to Tefer Cave, where there are a bunch of strong monsters now, but there's also a lot of very big ether crystal deposits with level 5 gems. Ugh, I hate this place.
You look well, Your Highness.
That voice. It's Lorithia. Show yourself!
Look at that. The heart of the Bionis. The pulsating life of Lord Zanza.
Quit your yapping and show yourself.
I await Your Highness here. There is something I wish to show you. Your friends are welcome to join you. That is, if they survive.
Lorithia, what are you planning?
Forget her for now. We must push on to the heart.
All right.
I hate Lorithia, and I think that's what they were going for when they cast this this person as her voice actress. And that's not supposed to be an insult to her voice. I think her voice actress is really good. She's very good at making you hate Lorithia, and there's more reasons to hate her coming up. Don't you worry. Many more reasons to hate her. Many more reasons to despise Lorithia. Just you wait. There's a lot of reasons. I'm not making shit up. Quick word of warning. Okay. That's the last of the 3 flexible cellular cells. We better get them back to Colony 6. They need things to repair Colony 6 from the second to last area in the entire game. Not only are several of the things they need to repair Colony 6 from what is the second to last area in the game, but also from a part of the Bionis that nobody had ever been to before. The only reason we were able to get to this part of the Bionis interior is because Egil punched a giant fucking hole in the Bionis chest. How did they get these things to build their houses? Okay. Yeah, a quick word of warning though. There are Telethia in here. Do not waste your talent gauge on chain attacks just to extend them when it comes to Shulk. You are going to need Monado Purge for some of the fights in here. I thought I locked onto a Telethia real quick, but no, the Telethia is too far away to lock onto right now. He's up there though, you can see him. You have a Chimai Cellua, and the Telethia is getting very close, like uncomfortably so. I do want to fight this though, because I assume this can give some actually really good crystals, and like, chances are I'm going to need more crystals before we head on to the actual boss of the area. Although maybe not. I'm pretty happy with the gems we have, actually. We did gain a level from that fight, so a lot of these enemies that had red tags have gold ones now, which is not bad. Gold tags, I believe, give you 15 AP for every one you defeat. I think red tags give 15 too, so there's no real extra benefit to fighting red tagged enemies except for experience. This place is meant to be a maze. This place confused the hell out of me when I first played this on 3DS, but now that we have the compass that just leads us on the right path, this is not a big deal. Oh my god. Victorious Gross. Is Gross a name? I don't think I've ever heard that used as a name before. I kind of want to fight it just because the name is funny. I'll probably regret this, but fuck it.
Looks like we don't have a choice. This one will take some time to bring down. Are we insane? Yeah, I'm turning up the heat. You're really getting into this, right?
Alright. I'm probably gonna cut this out because it's just like fighting all the other ones that were in here, except this one is named Gross. That was actually surprisingly hard, even on casual mode. There's another one, like another nebula that was nearby, and it had the ability to inflict lock-on. Agape, a weapon that, or it's agape, because, well, I don't know if it's pronounced that way or not, but I learned about this in mythology. A weapon that spreads love. Do people fear it? No, they love it! That's a good description. Eclipse boots, heavy-duty boots made with lost technology left by the Machina. I don't know why that was in here. Rare Cellua crystal with bleed attack 97%, not bad, and steel Cellua cell. This is actually a great weapon for Charla. Holy fuck. Unbeatable 4 and Heatsink 3. Heatsink 3 makes it so either her talent art takes less time or it fills up less quickly. Either way, that's fantastic. Easily better than this Machina rifle. Not bad. Those rewards were definitely worth it. Heading up even further, though, I don't have enough commentary for this area. It's just gross. It's gross, it's boring, it's difficult, and that's it. That's my commentary. There's just not a lot to say. Like, it's a very long dungeon. There's a lot of Telethia, which is annoying. Yeah, I think I'm gonna speed up the remainder of the dungeon. Just for my own sanity. while this is sped up, there's something I would like to talk about in post-commentary, that thing being Egil. There wasn't really a natural point for me to bring this up until this point, just because there was constantly stuff going on after Egil's death. But I honestly thought Egil was going to be a party member. I would like to bring Chrono Trigger into this discussion. My friend Aiden actually came up with a name for me to not spoil the final party member of Chrono Trigger. So he will be called Weak Whacker. But Weak Whacker was initially an antagonist in Chrono Trigger who you get the choice to either kill or have join your party. If he joins your party, he's just a full party member that you get to choose not to have. I thought Egil was going to be something along those lines, not necessarily as a party member that you can kill, because Xenoblade is a very linear game in terms of story, but I thought they were going to allow him to be a party member, because there is no Machina party member. I honestly thought the same thing with Vinea for a little bit, just because Egil has that line in a cutscene, you would join these Homs and attack me, or something along those lines. But I honestly think Egil would have made a really cool party member. His sacrifice, though, is one of the best moments of the game, so I would not trade that for having him as a party member. I just think it's a little bit of a missed opportunity that at no point in this game do you get to play as a Machina. Fiora is the closest you get. Here we are. Bionis Heart. Heart entrance. Ugh, this part's it's even worse than the rest. Oh, it's gross.
Welcome to my world. I must say, I am surprised. Zanza's vessel truly does have a will of its own, and looking quite sprightly.
I'm still alive. I won't die. Not yet. And that's why we're here.
Everyone who lives in this world has a life. So, it shouldn't be threatened by anyone. We'll never give in to Zanza.
So full of passion. Well, if it's life you're looking for, I'll show you true life.
It's...
Callion!
Brother!
There is no use in calling. It worked before, but now his transformation is complete. He is my adorable servant. Do you know the meaning of the word telephia? It means that which eliminates impure life. Impure life, just like you. That which Lord Zanza does not require shall be extinguished from this world.
This fight sucks. She spawns all of these novas. They're nebulas. These increase her defense by about 4 times, and ether defense as well, and make her just an overall pain in the ass to deal with. So you need to get rid of these almost immediately. I am on casual mode, so if I work up my party gauge, I could probably topple lock her. Oh my god. Ether laser, that's gonna kill. Yep. Okay. Warren Dunban. I don't know why I warned Dunban. I don't know what Dunban's gonna do about it. Soaring Tempest, I guess. I warned him in that wasted party gauge. She is level 75, so she has a red tag. And Dunban's dead. Fucking hell. This is going very badly. Oh my god. Okay, heal myself. Dunban, can you, like... Oh my god, this is... Why are they all aggroed onto me? Oh my god. Yeah, when people say casual mode is too easy, just show them this boss fight. This boss fight is difficult no matter what. So, yeah. As you can see, we've done, like, no damage to her at all. And all those Novas leveled up. Because enemies can do that sometimes. They just have the ability to get stronger. Oh, Big Bang 6. Just what I wanted to see. She doesn't have Soul Read, but she killed Shulk. And now she's gonna kill Rhine. And, yep.
This is for defying Lord Zanza.
Thanks for letting me know. But that's not even the most frustrating thing about this fight. Those nebula that make her practically invincible? No, there's worse. I couldn't describe it completely if I tried, so I'm gonna play a clip from Chugga Conroy's Let's Play right now, when he was fighting this boss. All those years ago, he gave still the best synopsis of this boss fight I think anybody has ever given.
First playthrough, this was easily the most difficult battle for me, and for pretty much anyone I knew. Everyone I knew had to grind here. Everyone I knew just had so much trouble. And why is that? Well, first off are these puddles of ether that are all around. Your party members are not smart enough to know that they need to keep out of there, so they will just run in, or better yet, Lorithia will unnecessarily move around and just push them right in. She is so huge that she can indeed push them around no problem. And all the while, throughout this entire fight, you are hearing, over and over again,
You'll pay for your insolence. You'll pay for your insolence. You'll pay for your insolence. Pay for your insolence.
it makes it so much more frustrating when you hear that every 10 seconds.
Yeah, that about sums it up, honestly. Every time you hit her, she just says, "You will pay for your insolence." It's awful. You will pay for your insolence. Okay, we have her toppled. I can only hope we can keep her that way. War Swing, do as much damage as we can to everything. We have a second chain attack, so do that immediately. I want to keep her down. I do not want to have to put up with her. If we can cheat this boss fight, I will. Monado Cyclone, do as much damage to everything as possible. Oh god. Okay, we gotta keep her down. Focus attacks. Don't target the nebula. Alright. Yeah, my strategy for this boss fight is always just to keep her top lock. This is Melia's fight. I don't care. Melia can't effectively top lock enemies. The party of Dunban, Rhine, and Shulk is almost always the best option. We can move on to Red Arts now. Like, as you can see, we're doing good damage even without, like, even with those nebula. Because chain attacks just multiply the damage by that much. Oh wait, no wait, I think the nebula are actually dead. Somehow they died. Okay, well, this fight's easy now. Like, we have her very successfully top-a-locked. She does not have a chance anymore. Holy shit, this went well. It only took 2 attempts.
No! Lord Zanza!
Brother!
Brother? Is that really you? Oh, I have longed to see you.
I too, Melia.
Brother, I must apologize. To you, and to everyone.
Because of our transformation into Telethia.
I am a princess, but I brought misfortune upon the High Entia.
You are mistaken, Melia. The Telethia gene lies dormant within us all. There was no escaping the cursed blood in our veins, sister. It was fate. That is why our father sought to dilute the bloodline. You are the hope of the High Entia. You will not transform into a Telethia. Even after the Bionis has reawakened, you can still succeed the Imperial line. You have the power to end our suffering. Knowing this, both I and Father were happy to sacrifice ourselves. It was our choice.
Brother.
There is no need to fear. After all, this is precisely our wish. In the end, you are the only ones who can stop Zanza.
Yes.
Now, leave her to me. You must go. You must accompany Shulk.
No! My Telethia! You! What have you done?
I have done nothing. This is your destiny. Accept it with dignity!
Ah! My body! No! I was promised immortality! Ah!
Brother.
Melia, at long last I can be with Father. You must now live your own life. The path you forge, the future you choose. That is the hope of the High Entia.
Thank you, brother. Your words will stay with me forever.
His words?
Oh, Ricky heard. Ricky heard Melly's brother. Oh, Callian say, hope of bird people. Where Melly's brother? Oh, Ricky not see him, but Ricky hear him.
Ricky. You too heard his parting words. Thank you.
Melia.
Thank you for your concern. I am all right. Let us go and secure the future my brother so hoped for.
We will. Together.
Such a brave princess.
Dixon!
Don't look at me like that. I take time out of my schedule to send you off to a nice spot, and that's how you welcome me.
What do you mean?
I'll be waiting at Prison Island. I've picked out a lovely place to return your flesh and blood to the Bionis. Don't keep me waiting. See ya later.
I'm gonna... Come on, everyone! We've got to get to Prison Island.
Okay.
Next time on Xenoblade Chronicles, we're going to be heading to Prison Island after Dixon, and hopefully ending this. God, this place is gross. See you guys then.